And welcome in to the Rob and Kale Show. I'm Rob Sanders. I'm here in Columbia, South Carolina, as my buddy Carolina Jackpot, the best damn Gamecock YouTuber in the country, is in the upstate. Welcome to the program, sir.
Welcome. Now, I used to be the best damn Gamecock YouTuber on the planet, and
You
now
are the best,
it's just the
sir.
country. So, if
Sir,
there's someone else in Africa or something that's doing Gamecock stuff that may be better than
um,
Carolina Jackpot.
well, no, sir, but I also don't think that you're an arrogant man and have to get your flowers that you're the best in the universe all the time. You are a humble gentleman, and just saying you're the best is good enough.
Well, I like to have my taint tickled every now and again.
Well, you know what? You missed your taint tickling on Sunday night, and I talked about how we had to go above and beyond. People expect Carolina Jackpot, and hey, we had to do a little bit better, just a little bit. We went in and brought in Big Barney Ross from the Kentucky Blue Balls channel, where they always have blue balls, and he held his own. Jackpot, he did a good job. So thanks to him for stepping in and doing a little time with me on a Sunday evening. But yeah, I was looking forward to doing that show with you because I know that you're upset about Coley leaving, and I kind of wanted to get your stuff on that. So
Oh well, here's the thing. I mean, he's a dirty, low down snake in the grass, and Kirby Smart is also a dirty, low down snake in the grass. Here's the thing. Why would you go back to work for someone who fired you? And I had all these Georgia people come and tell me in the comment section on that video I made about it. He didn't fire Coley, he demoted him. He fired him. He demoted him down from his position as offensive coordinator after the 2019 season because he sucked. He didn't demote him to try to rebuild his image. He demoted him hoping he quit so they wouldn't have to pay some kind of buyout on him. And he left and went to Texas A&M. So Kirby, in essence, fired him, and he got the university off the hook for his salary.
shout out to Joe watching him on Twitter at Rob Sound because he wants to know if anybody's watching this. Of course they are, Joe. Go and follow us on YouTube at Carolina Jackpot. Subscribe, and you can comment with all the fine people that are over there, including Trey and Harry Legg and Till Valhalla, who says "Connect is God." Yeah, that guy's playing his balls off in Tennessee. Is it Connect?
Yeah, how he didn't connect against the Gamecocks too much. How are they doing tonight? 80 to 77.
44 seconds, 4:48 left. Jerry
Yeah,
said.
I haven't been doing too well tonight on the basketball. Um, but I did hit on Mizzou. They actually covered the spread against Florida. I actually put a small wager on them to win straight up. It didn't happen, but they played hard. But
Yeah.
of course, you don't get paid for them playing hard, but you do if they cover the spread, and they did. And then actually took Furman on the money line against Western Carolina, and they were beating them most of the game, and then all of a sudden they're down by 10, which is disappointing. But
Disappointing. Yep, I'm with you on that. I don't know. There's been some teams that have been playing some pretty good basketball.
they lost
Jackpot.
85 to 77. What's the fuck? Have you ever the arena at Western Carolina is the Ramsey Center. They call it. It's like the largest arena in Western North Carolina. I mean, which is not saying much. But have you ever been to the Ramsey Center?
No, I have no
Yeah,
desire.
it's like it's in the middle of nowhere. It's up on top of a mountain, kind of. But they ain't got shit to do out there. Their students don't come to those games. I was watching that game. The place holds like 8,000 people. And if there was 1,500 people there, I would have been surprised. And how can you? I mean, I don't know how you can get any kind of home court advantage like that, but they did tonight.
I'm in the camp of I like the 8,000 seat arenas, but over the 20,000 seat arenas. But I'm beginning to think that I'm just an old bastard. Is what it boils down to, and the stuff I like, maybe not everybody else likes. So there's
Now that
that.
place was state of the art back in the day. I think one in 1986 or
How many games have
87.
you been there, Jackpot? You been there a good bit, or
No, no, just twice. I saw Furman play there a couple of and I saw the Citadel play there once when I went there. But I think they built in like 1987. They actually played North Carolina in their first game there when it opened. That's probably the only time it's ever been sold out.
Hey, Bubba. Jerry wants to know if you ever been to a SoCon basketball tournament. Those are pretty cool.
I have not. No, I haven't. They're just up in Asheville, which is um and that's a nice. I don't know if you've ever been to the there. I don't remember what they call it now. It's like I think they actually call it the Ingalls Pavilion Ingalls sponsors the place. Ingalls and that Cherokee Casino sponsor that thing, but it used to be the Asheville Civic Center. I don't know if you've ever been there before. Um,
No.
yeah,
So,
I've been there a
Caleb,
bunch for wrestling. I went there for I went there for Monday Nitro before. I went to see the old Jim Crockett wrestling there. And Fall Brawl 1995. Saw Double A beat Ric Flair there, buddy.
well, we got to talk about Ole Anderson passing away today. We'll get into that. But Caleb has a
Oh,
serious question. And he says, Jackpot, my wife and I just recently found out we're having a baby boy. I'm trying to think of a Gamecock great to name him after. What's your suggestion? Can you help him out? I've got a couple of ideas, but Jackpot, what do you got?
I'd name him Connor Garcia Elkins.
Yeah, that's not bad. I would go with
I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't name him Connor because that's like a common first name. If your wife lets you use kind of like an African American first name, you could call him Alshon Debo Elkins.
Sean Debo Elkins. That's pretty good. Zeb Nolan over there. That's pretty good.
No, he'll end up working at Piggly Wiggly if he.
Piggly Wiggly, man, that's pretty. That's
No,
going down there.
that was not. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I said when we went to that East Carolina game a couple years ago when I made the little video at the end of the first quarter. I'm like, this guy, they need to drop him off the team bus, drop him off at the nearest Piggly Wiggly, tell him to fill out an application for bag boy or assistant manager, and leave him up here because he sucks.
Yeah, I mean we're coming
But
down to it.
congratulations to you and your wife on your newborn or your newborn to be. That's a fun time. It's a nervous time, but it's fun time. I can't.
Juice Wells Elkins. Way to go, Will. I like that, but I don't know if they
no.
Well, Jackpot doesn't consider Juice Wells a Gamecock, so
He's not. What is he? I mean, he's a James Madison rebel.
Jesus. Yeah, there's I'm in the camp of all of that's great, but I'd go with Ray Don Elkins. That's what I'd go with. By God, the championship coaches there. You're talking about a bunch of players that never really had sniffed a title. Ray Tanner sniffed a title, so Ray, and then of course the great Don Staley. They won championships there. Ray.
What if he were a Clemson fan? Yeah, they could name it. They could name him Lawrence Renfro Elkins.
That would be pretty good. I mean, you could go with Travis as a first name too, in honor of Travis Etienne. Travis Levon Elkins. That would work too. Yeah. Friend of the program who is the NIL coordinator for the Clemson Tigers now. And I'm going to try to get him on the show with us coming up here eventually once we get closer to football season. But
who's that?
Levon Kirkland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Thomas says, Caleb, I would pick from another team. That's not nice, sir. This is serious. We're naming a child here. Calm down, sir. Todd says Jackpot sounds good for a first name. That's good too.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, I'm watching this South Carolina matchup. South Carolina on the road playing at Texas A&M.
What's going on with Texas A&M's jerseys down the side of it? Is that like, did somebody cut up like an old pair of Jams that we used to wear back in the late 80s, early 90s and sew it on the back of the uniform?
I don't know. I'm trying to get a good. I don't know what that is. It looks
So
like
they
that.
got some kind of Miami Vice deal going on.
It looks like the side of it looks like those pants that the Macho Man used to wear. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about, right? That's kind of what
yeah.
it looks like. You know, he'd wear his pants and then he'd have his boots. You know, first name Macho, last name Man,
First name Macho, last name Man. Huh?
and then look at his pants running down the side. It's all that flowery shit, making Miss Elizabeth wash that shit. That's what it looks like. So there you go with that. The Gamecock game. I mean, I think the Gamecocks can match up with them and win that game, which would be a great road win for them. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, I
But
hope we can hold on and beat them. We're actually a 5 point underdog, which,
did you place a wager on that game, Jackpot?
yes, I parlayed the Gamecocks to win on the money line with Mizzou to cover. So we're halfway home.
You're halfway home on that front.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. This is weird though. I mean, I looked at it and I said, this line is weird. I said I don't think South Carolina would be favored. So I don't know. They know something there that I don't. So
well, Thomas says, "What is Levon's job title at Clemson?" I mean, his title is NIL facilitator, coordinator, something like that. He's basically working with the young men, and he got his master's degree, and he wanted to work for Coach Sweeney, and now he gets to work for Coach Sweeney. So there's that. But
did Levon Kirkland play for Danny Ford or Ken Hatfield?
He played for Danny Ford, and he was in there in that transition from Ford to Hatfield too.
Right.
He was
Dumbest thing ever.
He's got some great stories that some of which he'll share once he's retired. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's talking about playing for Danny Ford's hard, and he also talked a little bit about how, as when he was a player up there, he didn't have the money to go home and visit. I mean, he's from right there in the upstate. It was, there was that too. Big Barney Ross says, stay away from 3 points. Sucker bet. Very good, sir. Thanks, Big Barney Ross, for joining the show.
Thanks for the Kentucky Wildcats last night for helping me on a nice little parlay win. I had some confidence in them, and they pulled through. Because they had me scared at the end. I mean, I didn't really care if they won or lost as long as they covered the 3.5 point spread. But if that game had gone to overtime, I was afraid Mississippi State was going to win it. So
Jerry asked me if most CrossFit people are anti-traditional lifting and cardio. No, I mean I power lift and still do CrossFit. I mean, it's more of a CrossFit for me is more about flexibility and everything else. If I didn't do CrossFit, I would do nothing but just lift heavy shit. But this makes me do lunges and stuff like that, and I don't know. Find out what's good for you. And
Rob is like the white Mark Henry.
Yeah, I mean, I still still lift heavy stuff. I'm getting to the point where I'm almost too old for that. So, just as simple as that. Sir Uga says Dabo still hasn't figured out how to log into the transfer portal. No, he hasn't. I don't know. I mean, we've been over that. I don't know which way to go with all that. Hopefully he'll figure the fucking shit out. Probably not. I mean, it's going to be his downfall. There's always, like, with every coaching staff ever, there's something that ends up hindering them and kind of taking them down a little bit. With Dabo, it's going to be the transfer portal. Mike says, Rob, do you still do radio? Yeah, I do. I work for the I work for
call him Rob sounds good for nothing.
Well, I work for iHeartMedia, and I'm during the week I manage content for like 19 stations, but I also do for football season I cover the Gamecocks. So there's that.
But Rob was doing some boat marketing stuff last year. He told him, you take this boat and stick it where the sun don't shine.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I worked for a boat company, and then iHeart let me go at one point where they had some massive layoffs around the country. I worked for the boat company for, I think, 7 or 8 months and then went back to iHeart. So that's just what I've done. But looks like Tennessee's up 86-82. This is a big game here in the SEC
Now, how
because
much time is left in it?
about a minute and 50 seconds, and now they're up 6.
Oh, that's
Auburn,
good. Come on.
Auburn had a spurt there where they went on a run, and it was like, phew, wow, crazy.
I need them to win by about 8.
Well, Tennessee needs to win by. I took Auburn, so one of us is going to win and the other's not. It's the way it's going to work. It's probably going to be Tennessee. Tennessee's
Well,
up.
they might start if they start fouling them and they hit some shots there.
Yeah, well, one of us will come in on that. I got a free entry into Prize Picks, and I played some of those tonight, Jackpot, where you just do where you pick like over and under or whatever, and I won on my first one of that. So so there's that. You bet $5 to win $15 is what it boils down to, and I got a $20 credit. So I picked 4 matchups, and I won my first one. So
Look at you.
Look at me. I'm a winner. Yay.
I'm a wiener.
You're a wiener. Yeah, Auburn's about to fuck up my damn
90 to 82. Come on, Tennessee. You don't hear me say that very often, but
if they win, will you sing Rocky Top on the program?
no. I'm not all that much about
it. No. That's some funny shit there. Jackpot up there singing old Rocky Top. That would be hilarious. Actually, I got in at Auburn plus 8.5. So, and yeah, that's the last one for me on my parlay. So Auburn has to get under that 8. Let's see what happens here. They're at 8 now. Oh, they're at 8 now. So stay there. Just no more shots. Let Rob win. There you go. Brock says, how can Rob sound good when he's the guy who always seems to have mic issues? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point, sir. I do enjoy. Are you asking me what I enjoy? Like, do I enjoy radio or CrossFit? Yes, sir. I enjoy both. My radio job now, I mean, I'm at the house, which is kind of cool and it's kind of different.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've learned to be just thankful for the job that I have because there's not a lot of radio jobs left anymore.
It's kind of like writing for the newspaper.
Yeah, that too.
What about the Gamecocks wide receiver coach search? Looks like it's coming to an end.
Who are they going to get, Jackpot?
It looks like they're going to hire this guy from Limestone. This head. What's wrong with that? He was a damn wide receiver coach for the Bears. I mean, and he was a wide receiver coach at Marshall.
Do you even know his name?
Played wide receiver in the league for 8 years.
All right. Oh.
And he's been the head coach at Limestone twice. And like the program won like one game the year before. And now they've turned around. They won like 12 games last year and the year before. So I don't know what classification they play in exactly. I think it's like Division II or something.
I think at this juncture, it's just good for Beamer to get somebody in there. But the thing that gets me is that to bring this, and I'm just going to use the term Coley in here, they had to get rid of the guy that they had. So they substituted all of that continuity and everything else to bring in this Coley guy because they thought he was going to be a slam dunk hire. And you got rid of a guy who found Juice Wells, who developed Xavier Leggett into being a first-round pick, and you're letting that guy coach at fucking Illinois to bring this
apparently
guy.
He pissed somebody off there. I don't know what there's more to that than
there's probably more to it. I get that, but here's the thing: when you have a coach that does that, you fucking make them happy. You don't do damn videos. I'm taking the defensive coordinator who's been a fucko, and we're going to go recruit with him. You need to make your good coaches happy, and your bad coaches can be fuckos. More of the good, less of the bad.
I agree, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Every year, it seems like we've had one wide receiver who did all the heavy lifting, and then nobody else really contributed a lot. So, I mean, I don't know how much developing he's doing. I mean, I don't know how good he really is.
How about I've heard from some sources
he's
that,
mid.
okay, well, I've heard from some sources that he called plays in the Tennessee win, the Clemson win, and that Notre Dame game.
Well, you know we cheated against Tennessee.
Now you're just being stupid.
We did. It was those damn no wristbands.
But you know I'm right about this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Good luck to Coach Stepp. I think that's a huge loss.
I mean, I have nothing against the guy. I don't know, but like I said, there was more to that than what meets the eye. I don't know what it is. I know at one time Beamer was going after, was trying to get the Virginia Tech wide receiver coach, Fines was his name, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. Looks like this furry guy seems to be the guy. So we'll see. There were Gamecock fans complaining about it on Twitter. Bro. I mean, it's March. I mean, you're not gonna.
I think if you're a Gamecock fan, you need to welcome the guy and make him feel at home, so he fucking wants to be here, so that you can get the best out of him, whatever it is that
you're not gonna be able to hire the cream of the crop that you want. There was some fake news floating around yesterday morning on Twitter that somebody had made up with one of those breaking news things that Shane Beamer has reportedly hired Ohio State wide receiver coach Brian Hartline joined the staff as wide receiver coach, so, which was laughable. But in any other place in the world, you might look at it and think, okay, well, that's legit. But with us, yeah, not so much. No, we're going to hire some guy named Furry from Limestone.
From Limestone?
Furry Limestone.
Has he got fur? I don't. Never mind. We won't go there. I got nothing. Jackpot.
Yes. Hey, jackpot. Tennessee wins by 8.
Oh, well, good. Then I had. Well, then was that a push for you?
No, I think it was like 7.5 or 7.
I had Auburn 8.
Push.
Push isn't bad.
Yeah, I do better at basketball than I do at football, to be honest with you. And I think it has something to do with these lines only come out like the day of the game, like that morning. So, the people there's not enough time to fuck with them. People, they fuck with the football lines all week long. So you don't know which way's up by the end of the week. So I think that might have something to do with it. Fucking shot clock violation on us. God dang it. 32-29 quarter zip is not happy.
Yeah. I got nothing for you on that. I don't know. It seems like I can tell you this, though. One thing you got to give old quarter zip some credit for. He doesn't have very many games where they go out there and they don't look like they fucking belong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's definitely some of that. I mean, it's like you go on the road. I mean, you're leading here, probably going to be leading at the half. This game at one point, at one time of this program, especially with God, those uniforms are ugly for A&M.
It is. It looks like they got a damn palm tree on
them. It looks like a damn. They put a flamingo and flattened it the fuck out and like put a skirt on it and then pasted it to the side. Terrible.
Awful.
Yeah. Anyway. So, but South Carolina leading at the half. So I mean, they can pull this game out. No joke. So
I don't know. I didn't like that last little minute or so there. Didn't do too well, but it's fine.
Since we're at the half, jackpot, I was going to. You sent me something on some playoff odds. for certain teams here. I thought we would look at that real quick. You good for that?
I am.
All right, let's see here. From KL. All right, so this is from Sports Talk SC. Good old Phil Kornblut over there. All right, to make the 12-team college football playoff, here are some odds, and I'll throw them out there, and we'll go from there. Ohio State is at minus 1,000. So, I mean, lots of love for Ohio State, lots of love for Georgia at minus 900.
Well, I guess they're thinking, even if Ohio State was, like the only team they could lose to, I think, in the Big Ten might be Oregon. Yeah, I don't think they're losing to Michigan this year. They're going to be down pretty bad. I think Washington's going to be down pretty bad. So even with that one loss, I think they'll still get in either, as a lower seed if they lose the Big Ten championship game. So yeah, I could see that.
Oregon's at minus 500. Texas is at minus 500. Clemson's at minus 250.
Okay.
In the mix there. Florida State's at minus 250. Kansas State is at minus 200.
Who?
Kansas State.
Kansas State. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Then you got Michigan at 110, Utah at minus 110, Miami at plus 100, Ole Miss at plus 175, and then it goes from there. Tennessee is at plus 200.
Okay. I got to ask a question here. Sure. How is Miami? How do they have what the fuck? How do they have better odds than Ole Miss?
Well, I can tell. Well, we looked at Ole Miss's schedule. Ole Miss does have to play Alabama, Georgia, right? I think they got those teams. But the Miami football schedule, I'm looking that up right now, is, as Jim Cornette would say, weaker than a plate full of piss, if I remember correctly.
Well, it always is.
Well, let's look at their schedule. I've got it right up here. They play at Florida. That's a win. And then look at this. They think they're fucking
sure about that.
Florida A&M, Ball State, and South Florida before going into conference play where they welcome in Virginia Tech. They go on the road to Cal. They play at Louisville, followed by Florida State. Then they've got Duke, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, and Syracuse. So they get, I guess they've got Florida State, and that's it.
They don't have Clemson. They don't have NC State.
They don't have NC State. They don't have North Carolina.
Fuck. I don't fuck all about them. I'm off that damn hype train.
Well, I'm just saying, when you look at it from that perspective, though, you've got their schedule is hot dog water, and that is they're in the mix there. So
Virginia Tech might be a tough game for them.
Yeah,
they've been getting better. So
Virginia Tech is, I think, going to be the next Duke. What I mean by that is that they're going to have a coach there that they had a good season last year. They'll have a better season this year, and then their coach is going to go somewhere else. I think that's what's going to happen. Virginia Tech is now a stepstone job. So there you go with that. Ole Miss has a 10-point lead over Alabama. Look at that.
What the fuck is up with college basketball? I don't.
I don't say anything. Your ass has been winning, dude. What the hell? You're damn.
I can't. I just can't make heads or tails of it. I have Alabama in that game too. By the way, I have no doubt they'll come back. Ole Miss sucks.
Let's see here. Some others here. Alabama's at plus 225, which is the same for Louisville, and Kansas is at plus 250. So
really,
yeah. NC State's at plus 500. Mizzou's at plus 550. I might go throw some money on Mizzou. Just to make the playoff at plus 550. That's pretty good. It's not a very far off bet. Let's see here. Iowa's at plus 700. Auburn's at plus 900. Oklahoma's at plus 1,000. Florida is at plus 2,000. How in the fuck I got nothing. Florida's a shithole. I mean, you want to just burn.
I guess just that they have such a difficult schedule that if they're able to pull a few upsets, maybe they let them in. I don't know.
I got nothing for
It's
you
not
on that.
happening.
Here's what I can tell you is that Mike asked if the March Madness bracket is going to happen this year. Yes, it is. I
Isn't
spoke.
isn't Colorado like last on that list?
Yeah, Colorado's last on the list at plus 2,200.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Anyway, Callaway's is sponsoring our bracket challenge. As soon as we get that set up, we will let you know. And it runs just like our football challenge. $20 to enter. And jackpot, are we doing just one winner, or are we doing winner and runner up this year? I thought you mentioned you might want to change it. I can't remember. About
No,
changing it up for basketball, but I don't know.
I
To
don't
be
remember. No,
to
I
be
don't know.
determined. We may have it where one person wins all of it. I don't know. That's what we've done in the past, or we may give second place a little something extra. We'll see. All right, but
I thought about the football one. I don't know, and that was just bandying about that about. But I'll
yeah.
discuss that with you when time comes.
Well, we're going to be up against it here, and we want everybody to join our bracket challenge. I think the payout on that was like $2,000 last year, if I remember correctly. It was pretty big payout, if I remember right. But yeah,
Yep.
basketball.
Everybody likes to fill out the March Madness bracket, so
You're going to fill out one any damn way. I mean, you might as well play in ours and have an opportunity to win something. So anyway, Joe Higashi says you and I should do who gets a better bracket between Rob and Jackpot. Loser has to do something silly. Eggs, wedgies,
well,
something.
I do something silly every time I come on the actually I do something silly every time I put my clothes on in the morning. So
Yeah, I mean, there's that too. I don't know. That's kind of funny.
eggs, yeah, I've done eggs before. Eggs,
I can
and
tell
milk.
you, Jackpot is a much better sport than I am because my ass is not doing fucking eggs and all that shit. That's some.
I did eggs and milk in 2020, and then I did an encore of eggs and milk in 2023.
You look like a.
One in 2023 wasn't as it didn't have as much shock value to it. Yeah, like 15,000 people watched that video when I did it in 2020.
All you
That was
needed was vanilla extract, and you would have been the biggest set of French toast I've ever seen.
that's rough. When you doused yourself with a gallon of milk, Jesus, I didn't think I could. I wasn't. I couldn't breathe.
Brother, that would be I'm with you on that, but it's like I also would be worried I'd be smelling like milk for days. And it's like, just fuck that.
Well, my
I'm not,
dog was out there lapping it up and lapping
well,
up
no,
the raw
that's
eggs and shit.
that's the one, sir, that you Wheezy there wasn't you had issues with the fence and you're chasing your dog on the video and all that. Was that one?
I think, yeah, I think so.
I felt like I'm all for Jackpot running his mouth and doing all of his stuff, but I felt bad for him because he was worried about his poor dog. And he's trying to take care of his pup there. And there's assholes over there running their mouth to him. I'm like, nah, man, we can't have all that. I was about ready to jump in that chat and start running my mouth.
Yeah,
Man,
she was a real small baby then. So she's too
all
fat
right,
to
well,
fit through the fence now.
of course she is. Link to join the show is right there. Big Barney Ross did shave his beard, so he looks like a different person. He needs to shave that damn cat he's got. Big Barney Ross's cat is intimidating. That cat,
Really?
yeah, man. I mean, it looks like a real wildcat. It really does. So, anyway, all right, there you go. There's a link if you'd like to join the show. If you want to talk about the Coley thing with Jackpot, we can talk about that. We can talk about yes, sodas. All right, I'll get you some root beer. We've got all kinds of other things to get into, including what else do we have here, Jackpot? We can talk about the Gamecock basketball team they're playing right now. Clemson got another win last night.
Yep.
And, you know, they're just setting us up for heartache again. I look at that team and then it's like, oh God.
Yeah,
People
I think Lurch hit a 3-pointer there towards the end of that game to kind of ice it for Clemson.
Scheffler, yeah. Brock wants to know. Jaden likes the A&W root beer. That's the kind he likes. So we should have stock in A&W root beer and Goldfish crackers and Dr Pepper. The daughter will drink the shit out of some Dr Pepper. All right, let's see. Let's welcome Trey into the program. Trey, welcome. How are you, sir? And Trey just left. All right. Sorry, Gamecock Sporty. Welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Rob, Jackpot, how have y'all been?
Good, sir. How have you been?
Been doing all right. I'm in season for Ultimate Frisbee right now, so I've been pretty busy with that. And then,
first of all, let's get a shout out because it seems like you fixed your connection and you don't sound like an asshole. Yeah. Way to go, buddy. I'm picking at you, but it seemed like before you were talking in a tunnel. Now it's like I don't know if you sold your ramens and got you some decent headset or what, but congratulations, sir.
it's not even the stereotype. Like I dead ass eat ramen. Like I actually have ramen. It's not even of course I do. Yeah, exactly.
You need to
have you ever seen that they will actually take the ramen noodles and people have actually made like a smash burger and use the ramen bricks as buns?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
That'd be disgusting.
It's called prison, Jackpot. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do that. Brock wants to know, do you eat dry ramen?
If it's like the little crumbs that's left in the little bag, I'll eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, a kid taught me that in high school. That you can eat the raw dry ones. They taste like potato chips.
Oh yeah, just like it.
All right, well, Jackpot, I'm going to play Santa Claus for a minute here. We are going to give an entry to Mr. Gamecock Sporty here into our bracket challenge, simply because if he had to pay the $20, that's probably his ramen menu for the month, and I don't want this joke starving. So we're going to give him an entry, and if he wins, maybe he can have some meat for summer school. You know,
there you go.
Fill
get
up that
some Slim Jims.
Yeah, get him some Slim Jims and maybe a couple of MREs or something. So, you know,
$20 ain't gonna buy you ramen noodles for the month nowadays, though. I mean, them shits are like that 6-pack's like $1.99 now.
Yeah.
Saying,
and the what's it called? The 12-pack's like $5 or $6 now.
That's insane.
I mean, if a 12-pack you could probably eat for a week. So I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna gift you an entry once we get it set up. So there you go with that. Jackpot gets to be Santa Claus.
Entry for what?
For our bracket challenge, your NCAA bracket challenge.
Oh, okay. Whoever has the best bracket, I'm assuming, wins the jack. Is it jackpot style acceptable? Usually, like people would have to put in an entry.
Everybody puts their money in, and then whoever wins it gets the money.
Gets it all. Okay, that makes sense.
It's whoever gets the most games correct, right?
Okay.
It's like a point system. It's through ESPN. It's our own private group.
Yeah.
And
okay. I've done one of those before.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, it really is, but it's fun and it helps you with watching the tournament and everything else. So
we are limited to one bracket, though, right?
No, you can have as many brackets as you want. So there's that. No, you don't be a dickhead, and then I give you the bracket, and then you put one in. No, man, that's not cool. You're limited to one bracket. Everybody else can have multiple until you get out of college and not eating ramen every day. That's how that works. All right. Anyway, so what did you call the program for, sir?
I just wanted to ask y'all what y'all think about the Palmetto rivalry series in baseball coming up. I don't know if y'all are really caring about baseball at this point anyways. I do, but
Well, no, Jackpot and I love baseball. Jackpot,
No,
I mean,
I'm going to that game on Saturday with my son. We're going to the basketball at noon, and we're going to see Gamecocks play the Tater Shits at 4.
who do you
So,
play in basketball at noon?
the Gators.
Florida, yeah.
Oh, brother, you have a long drive home with 2 L's to carry.
Yeah, that's fake news. It's not a long drive either.
I got $10 as you lose both games. You in or out?
I'm in.
All right, there you go.
Fucking Auburn, Florida's fuck them and fucking Lurch, that stupid ass coach.
Florida's won 7 straight games with one of the
I
hottest
don't
teams.
care. I don't care. They
That
almost
might-
lost to Missouri tonight. They're not any good.
Wait, who
Lurch,
lost to Missouri?
They
they
didn't
lost
play.
to
almost
Missouri.
did.
Hold on, they didn't play the last 14 minutes with their top scorer, and they still
No.
fucked around and beat
It's
Missouri.
not Missouri's fault. Yeah, when they had the top scorer in there, the game was even closer.
Okay.
Their center looks like Napoleon Dynamite with contacts in.
I'm gonna take that $10 that I win because I know for sure you're gonna lose both of those, and I'm gonna flip that to Gamecock Sporty so you can buy him some ramen. That's what
Well,
I'm
how
gonna
about this? We might lose to the Gators, but we damn sure ain't losing to you fuckers. So you can take that Alexander Hamilton and shove it right up your keister.
All right. Well, I'm
We ain't losing to that. I
I'm
don't
not
know, man. Sporty, I don't know what to tell you. Both teams have lost one game.
Yeah, we lost to
Both of them,
Belmont.
I mean, pretty much won the rest of their games in dominating fashion. So
look.
both of them got blown out in their one loss too.
Kennesaw State beat the holy fuck out of Clemson.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was bad.
Belmont
18 to
beat
1.
South Carolina really bad too.
11-2, yeah.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
was
both-
it was like the shits. So I still think Clemson is good. They've got Carnella, I think his name is. I mean, he's a good player. Will Taylor hit 4 homers in a game yesterday or some crazy stat
I know
like
that
that.
kid. He went to I know what high school that kid went to. I played
Well,
against him.
He was supposed to go. I mean, he was a 2-sport athlete and decided
Yeah.
that, hey, I'm just going to focus on baseball, and was kind of disappointing because I thought that he was going to be an option there at football too. But man, he's playing his ass off on the baseball field. I mean, 4 homers in a game or some big crazy stat like that. I mean,
He went to
pretty
Ben
cool.
Lippen in Columbia, I think.
Oh, Will Taylor went to.
I thought he went.
Hold on, I think he went to Dutch Fork. I'm checking on that for you. Hold on. Will Taylor, but I don't think it was Ben Lippen. I could be wrong. You may be right though. Let's see here. Yeah, he went to Dutch Fork High School.
Oh, okay.
He was their quarterback and led them to all those state titles and was just, a monumental athlete all over the damn field. So I actually called baseball games on the radio when he played baseball, and I seen him hit a ball out of Flora Park that was, I mean, he just fucking tattooed it. As soon as he hit it, I mean, it looked like it had a rocket up its ass. So, yeah, I mean, he's a hell of a player, but
Never heard of baseball described as the anatomy of having an asshole. So
no, the ball looked like it had a
yeah,
damn rocket.
that's what I said. The baseball ball.
I'm creative, sir. And you know what? You're one to talk about shit with some of the stuff you come up with. The Mississippi State coach, would you call him a fucking what was it? Who's that? God, Vin Diesel look
Oh,
like.
Vin Weasel.
Vin Weasel. What'd you call the Auburn center that butt fucked y'all? You had some crazy name for him too. I don't even want to hear shit from you.
Auburn. Neckbeard.
Neckbeard. Yeah. I've never someone that is sodomizing your basketball team, you call them neckbeard. What the hell? Yeah. So it's colorful. Yeah, I think that
No, Papa B. He's talking about Zach Arnett.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
I think it's going to be a tough series for Clemson or South Carolina.
I've forgotten about what happened to him anyway. By the way,
he's probably bagging groceries at Ingles. I don't know.
In Mississippi? Okay.
No, they can't spell Ingles in Mississippi, so he's probably not there. Mississippi, they just have a store. It just says S. They don't want to confuse anybody. I'm just going to the S. So
HEB.
No, I think it'll be a hard fought series. I look at there was some stat line that I was looking at. Hold on.
Somebody's probably going to take it 2-1, and it's probably going to be a 1-run game. Maybe. Yeah, this one Saturday better not end up like it did last 2 years ago when we went down there, Rob. If you'll remember that, when you got the little video of me giving up, waving to the Clemson fans as I left old Fireflies Park in disgust and embarrassment.
Yeah, that was I remember that game. Dennis Wilson.
They beat our ass.
Yeah.
You remember his mama, Dennis Wilson's mama asked somebody behind us. She says, "Are they gonna have fireworks after the game?" And Dennis Wilson said, "Clemson is the fireworks." That stuck with me. I just laugh every time I think about that. Clemson is the fireworks.
Clemson is the fireworks.
It was hard to argue it that day.
Yeah, like why don't we just show them this jackpot? I mean, let's take a trip down memory lane. Clemson's up like 11-4 or some crazy thing, and just bye. We'll see you later, Kale.
It's the fourth inning. Kale's leaving in the fourth.
It wasn't a damn fourth inning, by the way. But
My wife said she likes him a lot better than Nebraska.
There's a comment. Better than Debreski. Holy shit, knocking the comrade out there. Yeah. So there you go with that. Gamecocks are up by 10, sir.
yeah, we are.
Island.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. We blew a 16-point lead against LSU.
A ref about hey, where can I get some barbecue around here?
I can't believe that Alabama's losing to Ole Miss this bad. That is
Alabama's
awful.
losing to Ole Miss
By 14
Oh my god!
Look,
in the first half, but they're
weird style where they could either
pumped.
they could blow anyone out, but if they're not hitting threes, they are going to get blown out. It's very, very simple. They're like the Phoenix Suns back in the day when they had like Amari Stoudemire and Steve Nash. Mr. Sporty, you need to go and Google some of those teams because the Phoenix idea was, look, we're going to let you score 120 points, but we're going to score $150.
Yeah, Steve Nash was badass.
He was.
I feel like every NBA team's like that these days.
Some NBA teams play some defense, so
I've tried to get into watching basketball as a whole a little bit more. I mean, I don't know. I mostly was always into football and baseball because those were the sports I grew up playing, but like I wasn't any good at basketball. I mean, I got cut in middle school and the coach told me to go wrestle because I fouled too much.
Well, fuck him. Where's your coach? Fuck him. Killing your dreams.
I don't know. I was a pretty good wrestler in high school.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, yeah, so we have that.
I've been to some Charlotte Hornets games back in the day in that old Coliseum when they were a newer team. Not the Charlotte Hornets now, but the first version. You remember that, Rob?
Bobcats?
When they were playing in the first version, when they were playing at the Hive, right?
Yeah, at the big Charlotte Coliseum. That shit was dope. I mean, they sold out for like the first 5 years, and then they just fucked around and lost the damn team. That Coliseum was only like 15 years old or something when they tore it down. Just made no sense.
Well, the owner, George Shin was his name. His name was really George Shit because he basically pissed on all the fans up there. And then they had, Bob Johnson, who was the guy that was the head of BET, brought in the Bobcats and named them the Bobcats because his name was Bob. What a shithole. Then, I don't know who that's to now. Michael Jordan had him. Now he sold him to somebody else. At least they went back to the Hornets. I'll give them that. But the Hornets are a fucking terrible team.
They're horrible, dude. Fucking awful.
That's what happens when MJ's your owner for so long.
They're awful.
At least they got Brandon Miller though. I don't know. I think we need to trade a bunch. I think we need to make some trades, try and get some high value picks.
Well, you think that right down here in the middle of ACC country and where it crosses with SEC country that you'd want to field a better NBA basketball product than what we're putting out. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know, man. They had the whole thing where they got all the all the Duke players and North Carolina players, and all them ended up being the shits. So what a mess. So there's that.
There you go, damn Duke people.
Yeah, them damn Duke people.
Oh yeah, I meant to
So-
ask y'all.
Mhm.
I meant to ask y'all one question. I was watching an Uncle Lou video the other day. It was like, what's the most annoying fan base in college football?
Oh yeah.
What is y'all's response to that? Like, who do y'all think it is?
I tweeted it was Tennessee. I put that on Twitter. He called me out in that video. He said, "My buddy Carolina Jackpot on Twitter says Tennessee hands down. Why is this even a question?" I think one person said the Gamecocks, which Uncle Lou kind of shot that down. He's like, I don't see a lot of Gamecock fans running around the internet claiming that they're going to win 12 games and blah, blah, blah. He's like, so I don't really stand with you on them being the most annoying fan base.
Annoying student section for sure. A bunch of those guys, like there were guys thinking that we would win 10, 11 games last year. Boy, were they wrong.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I need to start street preaching to stop sunshine. I need to preach against sunshine pumping. Go out into the streets of campus.
I don't know if you saw our
Sunshine.
friend Jordan Dealmaker.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was somebody pissed in his cornflakes, licked the red off his candy, shot his dog or something because he was pissed off the other day, buddy. He was pissed the fuck off at the Sunshine Pumpers. Told them unsubscribe to my damn channel. Okay, I welcome all opinions on mine. I really do. I'll go back and forth with people in the comment section too if I have time. If I see their comment, I usually hit the love thing on all the comments.
Oh yeah.
If I see that, it means I've read them. I may respond, and sometimes I may not. The best way to get me to respond is by sometimes trolling me, but sometimes I troll myself too, so that happens.
Happens, I guess. I don't know. As far as the most annoying, I mean, the Tennessee is almost like the low hanging fruit. There are other programs that are like, if you've been around Miami fans when they thought they were good, like the year they went 10-2 or whatever with Mark Richt, and they went up to the ACC championship game and they were legitimate dickheads and thought that they were going to beat Clemson that year, and Clemson beat the holy shit out of them. And
Who's
then they
that?
Miami, and they won a fight in the parking lot afterwards.
Oh,
I would go with Miami.
they were trying to fight. The Miami fans were trying to fight, or their players.
No, the Miami fans. They were trying to fight with themselves and everybody else after the game, and they were running their dick suckers at the beginning of the game. So
they seriously. I remember that. That was Malik Rozier was the quarterback then. For them.
His name is
what they had beaten like a shitty Notre Dame team that had an overinflated record, so they thought they were all that. Dude, that was the only ACC championship game I think they ever made it to.
Yeah,
I knew they weren't winning that. What did Clemson beat them, like 38-3 or something?
it was some ridiculous thing, and that's when they had like that turnover chain, and they were all about that, and they just looked like a bunch of fucking pussies. Fuck them. Still, I mean, I was at that. I was like, whatever. You're just fucking terrible. So
there have been times. Believe me, you can believe it or not. There have been times when I actually was glad Clemson won a game because some of the damn teams they play are just downright annoying as hell.
Ohio State fans can be shitheads too. They were really. I caught shit from them for some Clemson stuff, and the game where they thought that the refs fucked them, but they didn't. Yeah, they were some. They were
Well,
some.
they kind of did there. That Justin Ross fumble.
Whatever. He didn't fumble. The refs didn't
Yeah,
call a fumble.
it's fumble.
So yeah. But
That
anyway,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Game's over. Yeah. So there's that. That's probably my two right there. To be honest with you, I can't think of any others that are really. I mean, it's easy to sit there and talk about Tennessee, but
Vanderbilt people can get a little bit chesty sometimes.
Vanderbilt people don't know when they're having a football game, so I don't know what they get pissy about. I don't know.
Well, we had that one idiot on here last year that wanted to bet me $50 that Vanderbilt was going to beat the Gamecocks, and we beat them by like 45 points, and he paid up the bet. He sent
Wait,
you
this
the money.
last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some weird shit. The guy sent me the fucking money to send to Jackpot. Send me the fucking Jackpot.
Yeah, I have my own. I'm a big boy. I have my own PayPal. Yay! I had it for like 15 years, but anyway, yeah. Rob sent it to me, and on the note line it just said Vandy bet from douche.
Yeah, that's who you are. Is just Vandy douche. Because the guy literally came on the show for like 3 times in a week with his mouth. So
Yeah. Till Valhalla says Vandy baseball fans are terrible. What was that guy? The Vandy. What was the Vandy Whistler?
yeah, I'm glad he's dead.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, that's right. He did die.
Did he die? If so, I'm glad.
Oh, we didn't talk. We talked about Ole Anderson. He died. Did you know that Virgil died today?
Virgil died too. So yeah. Someone says check the super chats. Hold on. Someone sent a super chat. Let's make sure we.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Will Eubanks.
Y'all already talk about how they're calling for Court Stormy to be banned after that Duke player got injured. Of course, it's Duke's to ruin it. Look, here's my thing. I watched that. That guy took a shot, was like taking a shot at somebody, and it kind of didn't go his way, so he kind of backed up and then he faked it. So fuck him. And I still think they should do something about it because people are going to get hurt. But that guy, fuck that guy, man.
Well, why didn't the guy that hit the player or the player?
So the player tried to lay into a guy is the way that it looked like, the way it looked to me. And then, but it didn't. Ended up stepping wrong or something, and it's like, So
well, you got Tennessee or Alabama players out there trying to punch girls from Tennessee during their field stormings. So, yeah, it goes both ways.
Fans should I think that if you want to end this correctly, let it happen like it happens in the old school WWF, WWE, WCW. If you go out onto the field or you go into the ring, whoever's there gets to beat the fuck out of you, and you don't get to press charges. That's how you'll end that shit quickly. I mean, I've seen several videos where I know Triple H beat the shit out of one guy.
I went to at one of those nitros I went to. I think it may have been one in Greenville. Some idiot ran into the fucking ring, and fucking Nash bodied this motherfucker. Right? I mean, like the top of this guy's head comes up to like Nash's fucking knee, and he just boop, knocks him off the damn apron, and they arrested him. Yeah.
Chris says, if you don't want to get stormed, win. Look, I'm with you on that, and I just, my concern is for, and I know this sounds like I'm being a complete soft asshole here, but you've got a lot of handicapped folks that sit down there towards they put them on the lower level. You've also got a lot of old fucking people that just want to go and watch a basketball game. So the idea of somebody stomping them to go out, especially for if it's like Clemson had the whole thing where they stormed the court when they beat Belmont one year for fucking basketball. Get the fuck. Yeah, it's just stupid. It's just a stupid thing to do.
And football as well.
Well, in football, in football, it's like I think storming the field is still silly. The way they do it at Clemson, I think, is if you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it. Put the countdown clock up there. Tell them you can't come on the field until like 3 minutes, until they lower the goalpost, they get the fucking people out of there, then everybody can celebrate at the Paul. I think that's the best way to do it. But I'm all about, like, I don't want to go and catch a damn broken foot because, some students or whoever decided to trample somebody when they go out and celebrate a win,
Yeah, I hear you.
There's a video on YouTube of I don't know how many years ago it was. Some guy, it's an end zone shot of some guy running naked out onto the field at the Miami Florida State game, like right before kickoff.
They're doing a shot of these A&M fans. What they look like? I mean,
They're weird.
they're that's just a weird ass fan base.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, we know that
Yell leaders.
get into fucking Texas, so you had to go to Texas A&M. But at least, God damn.
All them yell leaders. That's gotta be the yell leaders that have like the
yell leaders. Like if you've ever been to one of those yell practices, they do it, and this bugs the shit out of me. When they come to Columbia, when they would do it on the State House steps, and they'd have the whole stairs lined with all these, yay, little guys running. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? What in the fuck are we doing? Like, and you can throw a rock and hit the Gamecock, campus from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are running up in there to set that up, and it just looks stupid. I can't think of any other term. It just looks like it's just fucking dumb. It's like, ugh. I know there's traditions across college football, and they'll tell you, well, you just don't understand tradition, Rob. Yeah, I do. But when you go into another school campus and have one of your rallies basically in the middle of it, you just look kind of dumb.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know. And then I see their fan base there for basketball, and that's probably the highlight of their lives is being at Yale practice. They're all going to be working at 7-Eleven as backup. What do they call those things that twirl the hot dogs? They're the backup cleaner for that. That's what they're going to be.
Our lead's going down. We're only up by 5 against the Texas ATM now, as I like to call them.
Come on, damn it! I knew this was going to happen.
They spent all that money at A&M for that coach, and they got nothing.
Come on, Gamecocks! You can't go down here and get a bucket now. You need to call timeout, Paris.
He's running around collecting all that money, laughing. He's probably going to end up coaching like at some fucking peewee school, and I don't know. The A&M Yale practice is fucking weird. That's pretty much what I can say with on that. What's the weirdest thing you Gamecock students do? I mean, the sandstorm thing. I mean, I know that it's tradition down there, but my wife is like she's one of those read books, didn't watch sports, etc. The first time she saw it, the whole sandstorm thing, when it's like, hey, we're gonna wave the. She's like, why are they waving the white flag at the beginning of the game? And she was being honest. Because it looks like you're just waving the flag of like, fuck it, we're just going to yell and surrender now.
That's honestly what it feels like with how things went. Well, that's how it feels like. That's how it feels like with all of our games, man. Just disappointment.
The same thing at like Pittsburgh for the Steelers, where they have a gusher. They're yellow, and it just makes sense, Yeah. I think get rid of the white towels and get a red towel. Everybody has a red towel. That way it looks like they're coming into a sea of blood. That would be much better. Or you just look like a bunch of tampons. One or the other. Right now, you just look like you're just giving up the fucking everything.
Well, it feels like that with the way we've been, especially this last season. I mean, losing a lot of games that we've had chances to win.
Damn it! Gotta play some fucking defense. God dang it!
Y'all are gonna get beat by a bunch
Oh
of
my
young.
gosh, we just blew a freaking 13-point lead. Oh
Oh,
my
you knew this
god.
was coming.
Has weird traditions too. I know for basketball,
Mother.
they had this thing where you couldn't sit down in your seat until Clemson scored their first basket. So like
Fucking brick.
I remember I think the first year Oliver Purnell was there, we would open the game on like the first 7 minutes of a game I went to, I think against Virginia, where we didn't score a basket.
Huh?
And it's like you're just standing there for 7 minutes of game time, like, what the fuck are we doing? We ended up losing by 15 points or some ridiculous nonsense. But it's like, I think that's a stupid tradition. So I don't know. But the white flag thing is like,
Did
yeah.
Clemson try to did they try to meet at the paw when they beat Belmont in football?
In basketball, we didn't play them in
Y'all
football.
don't have no, they don't have a football team. If they did, I'm sure y'all would try to play them.
Well, I mean, we could add them to our schedule.
Recap.
They're probably more competitive than South Carolina.
Probably so. They probably score more than Rick.
They probably don't wave the damn white flag at the beginning of their games.
Oh, no,
I can't believe we just blew a freaking 13-point lead again. Man.
It's ridiculous. I knew it was coming. I absolutely knew it was damn coming.
Yeah.
They've done this before.
I know history repeats itself.
Fuck.
look,
I knew there was a reason these motherfuckers were favored.
Look, Gamecock Sporty, look above your head right there. Being a Gamecock fan, this is what it's going to turn you into. You're going to be upset. You have an opportunity now. You can get your degree from South Carolina. Be a Coastal Carolina fan. Be
What's
a fan.
so good about Coastal, man?
I mean, it's on the beach, brother. They got good basketball. Coach Ellis was doing good stuff there till he retired, and then I don't know.
Why did you just jack that three? That was stupid.
Jacking in San Diego.
I mean, you know.
Now we're down by 3.
Instead of trying to protect. God damn it!
Fucker! God fucking damn it, man. Piece of fucking shit, man. How?
God damn it. Look at this shit. There's a guy there wearing a blue hood. Like he's gonna be like the Scorpions tag team
dork.
But this is what happens to you there, man. You don't need this life, sir. You could be a fan of somebody else. It's okay.
I'm a masochist.
Please. I hurt my hand.
Huh?
I'm not acting stupid. I'm mad. They blew a 13-point. All right.
Be nice to Mrs. Jackpot there.
I am. I just wasn't nice to my. Thank you. My iPad.
Oh, did you throw the iPad?
No, I actually punched it and knocked it across the room there, but it's okay.
Screen? You didn't crack the screen, did you? Okay.
Well, I can tell you.
You need some ice for your hand there, Jackpot? What's going on, man?
I can tell you this, Rob. When it comes to football, at least, I've just accepted the fact that we're never going to win the SEC and we're never going to win anything that matters. So I'm not even setting myself up for disappointment.
On the outside looking in here, I think that winning the SEC is going to be hard for you, but I think South Carolina should focus on what they are good at. You are very good, and it's not just women's basketball. You have the opportunity that you could be a really good basketball team over time.
Yeah.
And the national title in baseball, you've already got 2 of those. Why not focus on them and then try to be 8-4 during football season? That would be fucking pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. Well, no, y'all be happy as shit with 8-4. You're playing in Omaha every year, and you're making the NCAA tournament every single year in men's hoops.
I'd probably take that.
I would take that. I would
Would
honestly
you
take
that
that
over winning one SEC title over a 15-year period and then being the shits in all those other sports?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not.
That's a fair point. I mean,
it's a better way to look at it. Like, you should hope to be, a 7-5, 8-4 team and trying to build your program to be better. That way you could have some years where you might get to that 9 or 10 win section if you You have a couple years where coaches shit the bed or whatever, and you move up. But consistently, you're great in basketball and consistently in baseball.
I don't know about Kingston. I still am fishy about Kingston for some reason. I don't know if I have right to feel that way or not, but
If I were a Gamecock fan, I would go and get the Partridge Family bus. And Jackpot remembers the Partridge Family bus. You go get the Partridge Family bus, and I'd start at that baseball stadium, and I would get Mark Kingston, and he would get to sit up front. And then we'd go to your defensive coordinator's house and get him. And then after we did that, there's one more seat left there. I'd get your damn strength and conditioning coach for the football team, have all three of them right there in the mix, and I'd drive that bus straight on out of fucking Columbia and find me three other people. Because all three.
Where would you deposit those three at?
Well, I would hope that I could give them to the Georgia program because they take fucking South Carolina rejects and turn them into champions. What they did with Bobo and Muschamp, those motherfuckers have rings now for fucking, and they're still getting paid from South Carolina, it seems like. So Georgia, maybe they could fuck Georgia over a little bit. Send them to Tennessee. I don't know. Send them anywhere but there. If I were a Gamecock fan, but
now with Luke Day, this is a dumb question. Does he exclusively work with the football program? He doesn't do anything with any other sports, right?
No. Okay. Ours says you can drop them off at my house. No, you can't drop them off at my house. I feed them the fucking dog. That's how that shit works. Chop, motherfuckers. But you got just like a whole section of just fuckery with those three. Mm-hmm. They don't deserve to be coaching at a major college program, period.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody thinks Clayton White improved that defense because he did good things the last 3 games of the year against 3 teams that couldn't move the ball. And I'm including Clemson in that, and they can't move the ball. I mean, so
look,
I'm just
friend of the program, Shadow of Death Valley, put out that video the other day where put out his latest Clemson South Carolina video, which is loaded with Jackpot just cursing the fucking Tigers out.
I've seen the one where that guy Shadow of Death Valley did the video of like the 2021 game of Jackpot stream where Jackpot's like, I don't know.
No, but
he's going off.
It's from 2023. It's like a 2.5 hour video. And there's 30 minutes of Jackpot losing his shit in that video. And it's just, up one side and down the other. But
wait,
anyway.
You could always tell that guy to like stop taking your content and making his own out of it,
No, he's a friend of the program. He's all right. He's
friends with the program? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought he was just some random guy that like.
No.
Is there any? Are there any clips of me in there going off on the Clemson kicker?
Yeah, the one where you're kicking with you called he bleeped all of them, but he bleeped the one where you called him. I heard you call him like a fucking. It was something that was like, oh God, I hope that doesn't come back to bite Jackpot. It was pretty far off. It was
God, Frosty Tip.
I think you called him Captain Frosty Tips, something like that. Captain Frosty Tips looking like an American hero here. Some shit like that.
Yeah, that fucking Wall Street reject.
Then they caught it around to where the Clemson players were calling him America's kicker, and then Jackpot's running his mouth about him afterwards.
Matthew Goldsmith says, "Didn't you call someone a milk dud in that video?" Probably.
So, look, here's the other thing too. When you look at that, I'm gonna post that link here so people can see that later on because it is really that good. And go follow Shadow of Death Valley because he does some pretty. He
only
stuff.
puts out about 3 videos a year now.
They're They're 3 pretty entertaining videos.
They're very entertaining. And let's see here, Shadow of Death Valley here. Hold on, let's see here. I'm trying to make sure I post the correct one. Oh yeah, so this one's like literally. I'm gonna pull it up here. Hold on, we're gonna play a clip of this really quick here, Jackpot.
There's only 6 minutes left in this game. Damn it.
Hold on, let's play this just for a quick second here because I think.
Hell, even Frank Martin beat this bunch.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get it here. Oh no, it's right there. All right, here we go.
Verb. To obtain a successful outcome by pure chance. I fluked a pass in the multiple choice exam.
When it comes to, wins like last year, after such a long stretch of dominance from...
Oh, no, I want to go. Oh, here we go.
I'll be home for Christmas.
I promise you'll never lose ever again. You'll never see a team play harder. The team is not fun.
I broke my foot and then I got kicked in my vagina. Anyway, I'm going to post that entire video there because it's literally just funny shit like that. And I'm trying to, let's fucking find a piece where Jackpot's running.
There isn't that guy on there, that Chris Marler guy from the SEC, one of the SEC pages on there who says, he said something stupid. It was like, Clemson's just really, really weak up front.
Yeah, that was kind of.
I saw that. I'm like, what are you talking about, sir?
You haven't watched very much, but there's. Hold on, I'm trying to find the clip where. Let's see if I. Oh, this one's good too. Hold on. Let's show this really quick here. This is great too. Look at this.
They keep the ball in the stadium in the fourth quarter. But when Clemson football walk in and knock on that door.
Hold on.
Guess what? Look who's still here. Point to the crowd.
Like this. That pretty much tells it all. I guess so.
Are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry.
I'm starting to think you might have some low key issues. As a fan, it's just, I've heard enough of the crying.
Cries at press conferences and cries in the locker room. This nonsense of being emotional.
Crying in your press conference, crying at the end of the game.
Are you crying? Are you crying? That's not crying. That's not crying. She's crying, sir.
Not crying at baseball.
Oh, that shit makes me happy.
I know that I've got to be in there. It's 2 hours though. That's a lot of.
So, and it's a lot of me sifting through it, but it's like there's. Hold on, let's see here. Oh no, this was good too. I only watched most of this the other day because it was really funny. Hold on, let's see.
At South Carolina.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
And going forward, if you're a season ticket holder or you're somebody that has tickets to a game and you're not going to come, please let me get those tickets to somebody else. Let me know. We'll put it on social media and get some tickets given away.
Quit shooting threes, guys. Oh my God. Just drive the paint and swing it out. Oh my God.
I just never
The media said the first half of the
how coaches can
Fire, and guess what? Hindsight's 2020 because I'm right. It's not a good.
Here it is.
Was that Preston Thorne?
Clemson has is a running game. But the difference in the game would be the Clemson defense. I called it a line of scrimmage game and said South Carolina's just not going to win a line of scrimmage game with Clemson. And they didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a surprise. There was no other outcome that you could have had. It wasn't pretty, but they weren't going to need it against this bunch. South Carolina basically stunk on both sides of the ball all year.
That whole offensive effort was just, there was no inspiration. And it was everybody was dropping passes. Spencer Rattler had a chance a couple times. They started bailing out early. If he would have stepped up in the pocket, I saw there was a couple crossing routes he could have hit and kept some drives moving. But he just bails out.
I place all of this on the shoulders of Shane Beamer.
you're the dude, man. You're the dude. You're the one who wanted the job. You're the one who said you loved it here. You're the one who said this place means the world to me. I love these kids, blah, blah, blah. You just fed us all of this stuff. And I, quite frankly, think it's a load of bullshit myself. I think it's a load of crap. And I don't care if there are Gamecock fans out there that agree with me. That's great. Agree with me. Hit the thumbs up on the video, and we'll rock on. If you don't agree with me, tough. I've got an opinion just like everybody else does. I'm f***ing done with it. I'm sick of this dude. I told you 3 years ago this was not a good hire. And guess what? Hindsight's 2020 because I'm right. It's not a good hire. And it's not going to be a good hire. And they're stupid if they continue to leave him here and continue to just fester in mediocrity. That's what they're going to do.
It is allowed in my.
There you go.
That went off, didn't I? Damn, I don't even remember that, but yeah.
Well, that I'm going to post the link there for that so you guys can go.
I battered him up like an old piece of fish.
Yeah, you did.
Shane Beamer's shot.
I like how he put it to Hunter Renfrow, like shaking off the entire Gamecock fucking defense, running for a touchdown on a 4-yard pass. Jackpot in that stream, when that play happened, I honestly thought Jackpot's face turned purple. I thought he was going to die. I really did. I was like, I'm going to be short a fucking podcast partner now. Yeah, there's that. So anyway, go and check that out. I'll put that over there in the description. Jackpot losing his shit. There's about, I say, at least 20 minutes of Jackpot cussing Shane Beamer, cussing the offensive line coach, cussing Clemson fans, making fun of the Clemson kicker, calling Dabo a buffoon, cussing. I mean, Jackpot cussed everybody in that fucking video. It's pretty funny, but go show some love there to Shadow of Death Valley. Some funny stuff there.
3 minutes left, and we're up by 4.
All right, guys.
We're gonna straight to the end of this thing or what?
Yeah, this is. I'm
watching on
this.
Hulu.
I'll see the end of it.
All right, well there you go.
Come on. Nothing in the paint.
That rebound.
If that,
we
yes. There we
can
go.
pull away from him here. Maybe.
Yeah, if
maybe.
we score here, we could pull away.
Maybe not. I don't know. We shall see. Who knows?
Just drive. Yep, just drive. Yes. Yes. There we go.
Look at Michi Johnson.
Holy shit, 21 points. Damn, that's like the most amount of points he's put up in a while.
I can't believe. Yeah, he hit one from way downtown a while ago. I don't know, that other kid throwing up that 30-footer a while ago was just
And one as well, I think. Yeah, and one right here.
There we go.
There we go. I had a Frisbee tournament the weekend we played LSU, but I heard that we blew a 16-point lead.
Yeah, I was there. We did. And it was like, the weird thing was you didn't even realize it was happening.
So here's the thing with that.
That was horrible, man. That was
and I was like, I'm seriously liking your Gamecocks, plus 6.5. And he texted me back and said that'd be a smart bet. And it was like, I mean, I felt really good about that game. And then
I thought we were going to blow them out. I mean,
I did too. Look, LSU at that point had won 7 SEC games in a season and a half. Y'all had 9 wins at that point in SEC play this year.
It, for all intents and purposes, was over.
It was over. And unlike, they ended up getting some bullshit play there at the end. It was just stupid. So
yeah, they said it wasn't over, baby. It would never be over.
I got 2.5 minutes to play here. Gamecocks are up by 5, is what I've got.
Now Alabama's back in front of Ole Miss, so hopefully that continues.
Yeah. So Jackpot, if you and I'll ask you too, there, Sporty. Would you like to have a bracket where on one side, let's say the Gamecocks are a 4 seed, and they may match up with Clemson at some point in that regional there? Would you like Clemson in your bracket for a chance to get back at that early loss at the beginning of the year?
Hell yeah, I'd love it. I would want to avenge for that loss because, like, I think you said it yourself. Like, at one point, like, if Clemson and South Carolina were to play again, that we would win.
I absolutely believe you would.
Yeah,
really,
I mean, but I wouldn't care though. If we get to that point, I don't care if we're playing Clemson or FAMU or Farley Dickinson or Kansas or whoever the fuck.
But I mean, I'm just saying, would you rather have an opportunity for that, or would you rather play some blue bloods? Like, when you had your Final Four run, you put what?
Duke?
You put Duke out. You put some other ones out there. So
Baylor, well, they're not a blue blood. They
won a national title in the past 5 years.
Marquette was that's where
Dwayne Wade went to school.
That's a name.
Yeah. Would you rather beat some name schools, or would you rather roll through and just as long as you advance?
Oh, we beat the Gators to get to the Final Four. That was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you ran down the road and showed everybody your butt crack.
Yeah, fuck them forever, right?
Yeah, fuck them forever. Look at this ass cracking. We should get Jackpot a tramp stamp next time he does that thing.
Quarter zip.
Like what?
Quarter zip 23-5. Hopefully.
Don't get upset now. Let's not count.
We just missed a foul shot.
I went to a Clemson game where they were up 12 on Virginia, where I think it was one of Larry Shyatt's final teams there. They were up 12 on Virginia.
Gosh dang it, guys. Get the rebound.
I think it was 90 seconds to go.
Was that in basketball or football?
In basketball. And they lost by 8. It was like a 20-point swing in 90 seconds. The students were shaking their car keys at him and all this shit. And I'm like, we ain't won the 54 games Valentine's Day, so shut the fuck up here. Just saying. Joe says a loss on the bracket. Jackpot got to get a tattoo.
I've already got a tattoo. I ain't getting any more.
I mean, I got tattoos. I don't know. It's not bother me, but I mean,
Don't you have like a boat anchor or something?
Yeah, I've got. This is
Damn it! We missed another fucking foul shot. Damn it, guys! You can't be missing fucking free throws. Especially the front end of a damn 1-and-1. That's
the reason we lost to Georgia. It's the reason we lost to. It's the reason we lost to Georgia, and it's honestly the reason we lost to Clemson. Free throws.
Yeah. Well, Clemson was just superior. So.
Shit.
They were that night.
Well, I mean, you start missing free throws, it's a huge momentum swing.
Jesus. Y'all gonna win this game because you're at a point now where it's like this keeps you at the top of the conference there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they got 40 in common.
Sorry, I'm just I'm taking care of some stuff.
Are you peeing in the sink?
Are you peeing in the sink, sir? That's a Gamecock tradition.
I was just rinsing some stuff out. That's all.
So, in the dorms down there, like to watch these games, like, do you stream it with the internet, or do y'all have cable in those rooms?
The cable cord's fucking broken in my apartment, so I just use streaming services. I'm literally watching this on Hulu.
Oh, okay. Well, that's usually the way to go. I got an offer today from Spectrum. It said $39.99 for their streaming service. Everybody's got damn YouTube TV now.
Yep.
Are you making popcorn over there in like an old timey popcorn popper?
I was just snacking on some chips and putting it away. That's all.
Fucking A.
This game is not over, sir.
Oh no!
3-point play.
Mm.
Oh
Stupid.
My gosh!
How is that a damn foul?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean,
how is that a damn foul? His damn arms are away from him. He let him drive in there and lay it up. It's fucking retarded. These guys are.
for people that are listening to the podcast, South Carolina is up 68-65 with a minute and 19 seconds to go. Colin Murray Boyles on the foul there is fouled out. A&M hits the free throw there. They go up 68, or they're down 68-66. South Carolina's missed the front end of 1-and-1s on like 2 straight possessions, I believe. And old Buzz Peterson there is looking like he's trying to earn his coaching.
Oh, they still have 2 timeouts. This is far from over.
He's a weird guy. He's like, I don't know. He gives me child predator vibes.
Like, he looks like he would be on the To Catch a Predator thing. Like, hey,
Like,
Buzz.
and he's the predator.
He's the predator. He's like, do you realize you were messaging a 14-year-old girl?
He was in
mistaken.
an AOL.
I was looking for the 14-year-old boy.
Like he was in an AOL chat room or something trying to
get
a hold of some young girl.
Oh, they called jump ball? Are you kidding me?
Oh God.
My God, motherfucker!
Over. This is what
I think it's our ball.
No, it's jump ball. Which way is it going?
God, help me.
That's our ball.
Okay, well.
All right.
These SEC refs, one of those damn jump balls. Check, see if this is the same crew that was at the LSU game.
Well, no, because those were all LSU fans there. They were reffing, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
all right, South Carolina, 14 seconds to go. Now you just play defense if you're A&M. What's A&M going to do here? Manning up. Oh, going to drive to the hoop. Dish. Oh, what a step. Make that shot. Nope.
What happened? You're ahead of me.
Oh, I'm sorry, jackpot.
Well, what's going on?
Hey, South Carolina had a head fake. Guy took a jumper, missed, but it goes off of A&M. So South Carolina ball with 26 seconds to go.
Okay, well, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Peterson's going to call a timeout here. Or Williams, whatever his name is. I don't want to call him Peterson.
Pete Williams. What is his name?
Whatever. Cunt McFlapperson. That's what we're going to call the game.
He's Buzz Peterson, right?
Where did he coach before? Didn't he coach at some fucking school? I don't remember where he coached.
Oh, was he at Virginia Tech? No.
No. I got to look that up. Buzz, what is it? Buzz Peterson. He coached somewhere. Yeah, Buzz Peterson is the basketball. It says that
he was at Virginia Tech, wasn't he?
No, I don't think that was some other coach. Hold on. That was
was that Buzz Williams?
May have been Buzz Williams. Playland basketball coach. All right. So yeah, Buzz Williams.
Was he at the Citadel?
No, he was. I'm trying to think here. All right. So he went to
College of Charleston.
No, it was some other school. Let's see here. He coached at. No, he was at Virginia Tech. Jackpot.
They're going to try and say that this didn't hit the rim and it's going to be a shot clock expiration.
Also at Marquette, and he coached at A&M as an assistant for a couple seasons. So yeah, I mean, I learned a little bit more about old Buzz Peterson here.
Well, there you go. I mean, your life got enriched. Whatever happened to old Shaka Smart?
Shaka Smart's still the coach at Texas.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, some other guy is. Remember there was a guy, coach that was crying about the horns down thing?
Shaka Smart is...
He's at, like...
Yeah, where's he at? I don't even know. Shaka Smart.
So Matthew says he's at Marquette.
Yeah, he's the head coach at Marquette now. That's right. Yeah, he was on Oliver Purnell's staff for a couple of seasons, and that's when like Clemson was really good. Left there to go.
Sure, he was a good coach.
He was a good coach.
I think he was at VCU, wasn't he?
He was for 6 years, and then he went to Texas. He's at Marquette though.
We got to make this right here.
Yeah, been there for a couple seasons. I think the thing that I remember the most about Oliver Purnell was he took a bunch of players that he had like 2 guys that could actually play basketball. The rest of them were just a bunch of long arm motherfuckers, and they just
Damn it, man! How many fuck God Almighty?
Oh my God!
What the fuck?
Don't foul! Don't foul! Don't foul! Don't foul! Don't foul! Don't foul!
What the fuck?
Gosh dang it, man! Well, we're going to overtime.
God damn it!
Because we can't make a fucking three throw.
No, we won. No, we didn't. Whoa, 3 seconds.
Oh.
Holy
All right,
shit.
so you gotta give South Carolina credit for running up the floor like that after getting their dick stomped on a little bit there.
Yeah,
These free throws, this is a problem in these streets.
Win or lose this game, I'm still concerned about the free throw shooting. It's been a problem all year long. It's been a problem all year long.
I can walk out. I've got a little basketball court in my backyard right here, right now. I'm chunky as fuck, but I could hit 5 out of 10 free throws right now in the dark.
Yeah, why can't a college player at an SEC school hit at least 7 out of 10? We're like 50%
free throws. I bet
6 for 13 tonight.
That's like barely above 50%.
That's like having your center out there shooting the foul shot every time.
That's below 50%. 6 of 13. That's like 40-something%. That's fucking garbage.
We may do that at the next live show where we'll do dizzy bat, where you chug a beer, spin 3 times on a bat, and then shoot a free throw. I bet I could make 2 free throws out of 10. I mean, R says, Rob, should we get Paris to come by and offer you a scholarship? Yeah, if you want to hit fucking free throws, I can do that. Fucking free throws are nothing but muscle memory, man. Get up there and hit them. If y'all lose to them fucking in these uniforms they're wearing,
Missouri has some terrible foul shooters tonight. I mean, really, really bad too.
Missouri still hasn't won a conference game yet.
No, I was like, damn, bro, they need to get in the gym. I mean,
that 7-foot they've got is fucking terrible.
Well, he can shoot them better than some of their guards.
I bet I could knock his ass off the block right now, and I'm fucking 44 years old. I'll plant my fucking right foot and push his big ass out of there.
What happened? Did they just turn the ball over? You can't do that, can you? What did they just do?
They're resetting the clock.
They just instead of inbounding the ball, he took it and he threw the inbound. Whatever. They're getting the ball. Okay, here we go. He fell. It's over. Wow. These motherfuckers, they keep on putting us as underdogs against all these damn teams, and we keep on beating them. We didn't even play a good game tonight. That was terrible.
That was bad.
They played like shit. I mean, would you agree with that, Rob?
I'm with you. They didn't play.
They should have won that game by 15 points.
If they'd hit their free throws, it wouldn't have been in doubt at all.
Oh God!
That's what I'm saying. When you play in the when you're in the tournament, the difference is going to be the free throws. I'm telling you, that's what's going to get us eliminated.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I have to get up in the morning. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk. You got Jackpot. Good show, buddy.